They have a really good dialect society, the East Lindsey lot, and they published this book of poems that most of them have written. I'm going to read one of them. The book's called Hinder Ends. You know what hinder ends are? It's what's left when you've got all the best things. The hinder ends, it's the rubbish. Yeah. What's left when you've took all the best stuff off. Put it in rubbish, it's good stuff. I'm going to the one here, written by a mate of mine who I've got to know through this. He's a little farmer, a small farmer, and he goes by the name of Billy Wellsworth. His name's Andy Robinson, really. And he's written one here. Him.
Oh, him, yeah.
He said he did a really good thing on Radio Lincolnshire. There was on a bit about the dialect stuff. And they were asking him about, well, do you use a dialect? Oh, I haven't put notes on for you, you know. I speak normal. And he does. It's because he don't get it contaminated. I think that the dialect is how he speaks, and that's how there is to it. And he's done one here, and it brings memories to me, because when I started working on, I'm from Scunthorpe, which you may or may not know, was a steel town. There's still a steel works there. But when I was growing up, you were just expected to go to work in the steel works, like I suppose you were in a mining place, you expected to go work in a mine. In where I live now, you're expected to work in the textile mills. And when I went to come to leave school, and they had what they call a youth employment officer, and he wasn't a careers officer or anything like that. And this youth employment officer said, well, now lad, what do you want to do? I said, well, I want to work on farms. For some strange reason, my dad was an engineer and stuff. I've always wanted to work on farms since I was this time. I've been fascinated by it. What do you want to work on farms? It's for thick people. You're management material for steelworks. Anyway, so when I started working, and I got working with these lads, they always used to talk about fat bacon, because it's a bit of a tradition there that all the farm workers fed a pig on the scraps from the kitchen and the scraps from the garden and everything, and pork pies and things like that. It's not a problem. Melton Mowbray. This Lincolnshire thing. Every village butcher, proper pork pies, you know, real heart attack on the plate. Great big, I think they call it hot water pastry, don't they? When you cut into it, there's about that much pastry and about that much big fat white soaking with that. And then jelly on the top. You see a little with jelly on the top.
Oh, stop it, I've not had me.
Anyway,
offend the vegetarian.
this is Andy's take on fat bacon. When I were a lad, I was told by my dad, if you wants to be healthy and never be bad, get your send to yon sty and start with a making of fattening a pig for some good old fat bacon. So when we were kids, my brother and I went to feed the checks in the sty. The checks is what we call a pig in this county, from Boston to Brig. No fancy pellets would we feed, barley meal mash was all we'd need, mixed in a bucket and stirred with a stick, made with hot water, made good and thick. Stale old veg and all kitchen scraps, everything went in to feed them chaps. But what they liked most putting onto their plates was a great big couching of rotten pig tails. We'd tickle their heads and scrap their backs, all the times thinking of them tasty snacks. And when we'd fed them up all of the slops, we could almost smell them meaty pork chops. Day by day those grunters grew, if only they'd known what we both knew, that one day Herb would come and start making them fat old pigs into lovely fat bacon. Around January the job was done. Dad was up well before the sun, Put the copper on to boil and get ready for the morning's toil. Old Link came to do the deed and kill them pigs on which we feared. Around Tetford he was second to none. He was the man to get them jobs done. With his old brown smock and cap on one side, many a pig by his hand had died. A dealer and butcher, that was his trade. We all knew a good job would be made. A dignified end for a noble beast, done to deliver Dad's perfect feast. Swift and clean, a perfect dispatch, and soon the old pig was laid on the crutch. The next day Dad would get out of the tub, and into the old pig the salt he would rub. Into the chines, the hams and the flicks to cure a pig, he knew all the tricks. In the kitchen, Mam was to be found, making pork pies large and round, hazelnuts, sausages, brawn, a treat for the eye, and then for the tea, a juicy pig's fry. It was all as fat bacon Dad liked the best, helping him work, play and rest. Whether life was good or bad, for a lump of fat bacon, he was allus glad. Brought up in the war, when things were short, to waste out was never given a thought. Me and my brother would sometimes feel the only thing not used was the squeal. Listen to me, I'll tell you no fibs. Fat bacon's the stuff to stick to your ribs. When it's up to the guts in blather and squad, fat bacon's the best grub you could have had. When your bones ache and you're feeling sick, when your nose is snotty and your ear is thick, if in the morning you're straining main, yet a lump of swat with a slither of lean. So when life's troubles seem as high as the hills, don't go to the doctors for potions and pills. Sit at the side table and don't be mistaken. Cut your a piece of that lovely fat bacon. When the world seems to pass you by and all life's seagulls have cracked in your eye, listen to me, my belief is unshaken. Put your faith in some good old fat bacon.